Republican and Democratic senators visiting Taiwan in June, just one of the trips by lawmakers signaling support for a self-ruled democracy. Since that visit, the U.S. and Taiwan have held more trade and investment talks. Taiwan already is one of America's top 10 largest trading partners, and officials are seeking even closer economic ties.
We discussed a number of items that are important to both the U.S. and to Taiwan. Supply chain issues, economic coercion, science and technology exchanges, things that we can do to try and deepen our people-to-people relations as well as to deepen our economic partnership.
Taiwan is home to the world's largest contract chipmaker, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC. Many link the survival of Taiwan's democracy to U.S. supply chain security.
Taiwan has a free and open market. It's got a democratic political system. It's a very good business climate. And so in that sense, having a free and democratic Taiwan is critically important for the U.S. economically, and it's important more broadly for U.S. supply chain security as well.
After a virtual meeting between U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping, the Biden administration invited Taiwan to participate in the Summit for Democracy, drawing a sharp rejection from China.
What the U.S. did proves that its so-called democracy is just a pretext and a tool for it to pursue its geopolitical goals, suppress other countries, divide the world, serve its own interests, and maintain its hegemony in the world.
Beijing claims sovereignty over Taiwan. Taipei considers the island a sovereign state. So far, analysts say the Biden administration's positions mirror long-standing U.S. policy.
The U.S. can recognize Taiwan as a democracy, but at the same time, it can uphold the one China policy. The Biden administration, as well as the Trump administration before it, have emphasized not only the three communiques, which are about, one China, and also the U.S.'s position on Taiwan, but also the Taiwan Relations Act and the Six Assurances.
In the face of continuing threats from China, Taiwan has increased its defense capabilities. The U.S. is also continuing arms sales to Taiwan under the Taiwan Relations Act, after switching diplomatic recognition from Taiwan to China in 1979. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the U.S. is taking every action of both deterrence and diplomacy to make sure the scenario that China uses force to unify Taiwan never happens. Nike Chin, VOA News at the State Department.